You could have two referendums, and as it happens, it may be more sense to have the second referendum after the renegotiation is completed. After the renegotiation is completed. After the renegotiation is completed.
There are those who argue for an in-out referendum now. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
It is wrong to ask people whether to stay or go before we've had a chance to put the relationship right. How can we sensibly answer the question in or out without being able to answer the most basic question? What is it exactly that we're choosing to be in or out of? We will give the British people a referendum with a very simple in or out choice: to stay in the European Union on these new terms or to come out altogether. It will be an in-out referendum. It will be an in-out referendum.
Potential risk to jobs, the uncertainties for our economy if we were to leave the European Union. When I think about the security, the discussions I've had within the EU, because I do believe we are more secure in the EU. We are more secure in the EU.
I think the country requires fresh leadership to take it in this direction.
We say we can take back control. Take back control of huge sums of money, take back control of our borders. Yes, there's the money, and not an insignificant sum.
It really is the lowest of the low. I mean, we're trying to give viewers some sensible information here.
Why did Priti Patel make that speech saying she wanted to save so much money 2 weeks ago?
Boris is an amazing and an impressive person, but I've realised in the last few days that Boris isn't capable of building that team and providing that unity. Boris isn't capable of building that team and providing that unity.
Let me put the question back another way. What we've heard from the That is the agenda for the next Prime Minister of this country. But I must tell you, my friends, you who have waited faithfully for the punchline of this speech, that having consulted colleagues and in view of the circumstances in Parliament, I have concluded that person cannot be me. That person cannot be me. That person cannot be me.
There should be no general election until 2020. Until 2020. Until 2020. Where we agreed that the government should call a general election to be held on the 8th of June. I want to explain the reasons for that decision, what will happen next, and the choice facing the British people when you come to vote in this election.
I'm reaching the point of thinking that we should have a second referendum
on what?
On EU membership.
The whole thing?
Yes, of course, of course. Unless you want to have a multiple choice referendum.
No.
Which would confuse people.
I'm
I think if we had a second referendum on EU membership, we'd kill it off for a generation. The percentage that would vote to leave next time would be very much bigger than it was last time. Very much bigger than it was last time. Very much bigger.